Hi, welcome to my presentation. My name is Nur Ansraya Beti Zamri. Student ID is S66948 from University Malaysia Terengganu. Today, I'm pleased to present my individual project for the Ornamental Plant course called PPA3093 under the guidance of my respected lecturer, Dr. Ruhayu Binti Ma'ruf. The title of my project is Develop a Mini Garden Using Ornamental Plants, focusing specifically on the application of ornamental plants in garden and landscape. In this presentation, I will walk you through my mini garden. I will discuss everything from the initial site selection and technical soil preparation to the detailed design justifications of the landscape layout. Without further, let's begin by looking at the key factors involved in establishing this mini garden. Moving on to the first core section of my project, the key factors for establishing a mini garden. To ensure the success of the mini garden, I have categorized my planning into 5 strategic areas. The first one is site selection and environment. For the site selection, I have chosen the backyard area to maximize privacy for the family while utilizing optimal natural sunlight. The garden is positioned to ensure at least 6 to 8 hours of direct sunlight daily. This is essential to drive a photosynthesis and ensure the vibrant blooming of the ornamental flowering plants. I have selected the layout I will show you later. Second is soil quality and drainage. We look at soil quality and drainage, which are the foundation of plant health. I am implementing a sandy loam soil to provide the perfect balance of essential nutrients and aeration. Drainage. To prevent root health issue, the design includes a slight slope and well-defined planting beds, plants container. This prevents waterlogging, which is a common cause of plant failure. Forward to the next point is budgeting and resources allocation. For budgeting, my resource allocation is divided clearly into 2 categories. For hardscape, this covers structural elements like fencing, stone path, the fountain, and picnic sets. The second is softscape. This includes diverse ornamental settling, organic fertilizer, and mulch. I have also allocated a portion of the budget for a basic irrigation system to maintain the garden lush green appearance with high efficiency. Next, for theme and aesthetic concept. For the theme, I have adopted the concept of my mini garden, which is structural vibrant oasis. This design utilizes symmetrical balance in the flower container arrangement to create a sense of formal order, while a wide variety of color provide a lively and modern atmosphere. Last but not least is functionality and zoning. The garden is planned based on functionality and social zoning. We have an integrated BBQ area for family gatherings, a therapeutic zone featuring a water fountain and pump to provide a cooling effect and white noise for relaxation, and a play zone with a slide and playground to ensure the garden serves the needs of all family members, including children. Now, let's look at the technical execution of this project in section 2.0, from planning to maintenance. The transformation from a simple backyard to a thriving garden follows 4-step systematic step. For step 1 is planning and site preparation. The first priority is to identify the backyard's microclimate, especially the patterns of sunlight and shade. Following this, I prepare essential gardening tools and source high-quality seeds or stem cutting to ensure a healthy. Next, for step 2 is preparing the growing media for the soil. I have chosen a specific ratio which is 3:1, consisting of 3 parts topsoil, 2 parts organic matter, and 1 part sand. This exact mix is used to ensure a rich mineral environment with excellent drainage, preventing the soil from becoming too compacted. Moving forward to step 3 is planting and propagation. Sustainability is the key in this design. For new plants, I implemented stem cuttings or seed germination. For existing shrubs, I used the division technique to rejuvenate, grow, and control the plant size effectively. Next is step 4, is systematic maintenance to ensure the longevity or the structural vibrant oasis. A strict maintenance routine is established is watering conducted twice daily, specifically in the morning and evening, to prevent water stress. For fertilization, I apply nutrient potting and kalium or foliar spray every 2 to 3 weeks to enhance nutrient uptake through the leaf. For trimming, regular pruning, done to stimulate new shoots and maintaining the overall balance and shape of the trees and shrub. The protection, finally, I use mulching to maintain soil moisture and provide a natural weed control. Move to the most critical part of my project, 3.0, landscape layout and design justification. This layout represents the structural vibrant oasis concept, where I have balanced a scientific plant selection with core landscape design principles. For the first is softscape selection. For the softscape, I have selected 18 different species to create a biodiversity-rich environment. Next is fisheries. I placed the Adonilia merrilli, which is a Manila palm, near the gazebo to serve as a majestic local point. Next is flowering shrubs. Species such as Lavandula augustifolia, which is a lavender, and Petunia and hybrida are used to provide contrasting purple and pink colors that attract immediate visual attention. For the lawn, I selected Azonopus compressus, which is a cowgrass, as the primary ground cover because it effectively unites all the elements in the garden. For the design principle applied to achieve a professional landscape standard, I apply a several key principle. In this landscape have a balance, which is a symmetry. Notice the mirror arrangement of the flower container and lamp posts on both sides of the path. This provides visual stability and a sense of formal order. Next is unity and harmony. By repeating the rectangular container shapes and maintaining a consistent color scheme, I have created a harmonious environment where the home, architecture, and landscape feel connected. Move to rhythm. The sequential arrangement of lamp, posts, and stepping stones create a visual rhythm. that naturally guides the eyes and visitor through the garden. In addition, for contrast, I strategically position bright color flowers against the deep greenery of the grass to increase the overall aesthetic value and vibrancy of the landscape. Last is functional focalization. Finally, the focalization is centered on the water fountain and gazebo. These are strategically placed as centers of interest to draw the audience into the therapeutic and social zones of the garden. Every element, from the number of flower species ranging from Tegetis erecta and Duranta erecta, has been chosen to fit the scale of the backyard perfectly. Now, I will elaborate on the technical justification for the landscape layout I just viewed, focusing on how every element. First is strategic species selection. To create this, I have utilized 18 different species. Low-growing ground covers like Azonopus compressus, which is a cow grass, are used to unite the area, while strategically placed acacia trees like Adonidia merrily, which is a vanilla plant, provide height and a tropical focal point. In addition, is color therapy. Is a color theory. I implemented mass planting blocks to arrange flowering plants. This creates a modern, colorful aesthetic that appeals to the senses and ensures a strong visual impact. Next is planting media. To ensure the best drainage and nutrient availability for these heavy blooming species, all containers used as a 3:1 ratio of topsoil, organic matter and sand. Next is hardscape. For circulation and flow, the wooden bridge and stone walkways are designed for effective circulation. This allows the audience to move through the garden comfortably without compacting the soil surface. Next is therapeutic water features. The addition of a point and fountain serves a dual purpose. It creates a localized cooling effect for microclimate control and provide white noise and relaxation. Last is social zoning. The garden serves as a social hub for outdoor eating and family interaction, defined by features like the BBQ area and the gazebo. Moving to application of landscape design principles, symmetrical balance. The mirror layout of the garden containers and light posts create a sense of stability, order, and formal beauty. Next is rhythm and repetition. The recurring square patterns of the containers and sequential light feature from a visual rhythm that direct visitor through the landscape. Next is unity and scale. Harmony is produced by connecting the home architecture with the landscape using consistent materials like wood and stone. The space feels both spacious and cozy because every element from the shrub heads to the sitting area is adjusted to the proportion and scale of the backyard. Last but not least is maintenance strategy. Finally, the garden is designed for zoning and care. Planting plants in designated containers makes weeding, trimming and mulching much simpler. This well-organized setup also enables an efficient manual or automatic watering schedule for both morning and evening cycles. In conclusion, this project serves as a comprehensive example of how landscape design and ornamental plant science principles can be effectively integrated into a practical context. By focusing on critical technical aspects such as the 3:1 planting media ratio, careful site selection for optimal sunlight, and a systematic maintenance routine of twice daily watering and weekly fertilization, the structural vibrant oasis is built for long-term sustainability. The design successfully achieved a perfect balance between hardscape functionality, which used elements like the gazebo and stone part for social interaction, and softscape aesthetic where the symmetrical arrangement of the 18 different species create and calm a dynamic mood. This project upholds the core principle of unity, balance, and rhythm while transforming the backyard into a beneficial environment that promotes urban biodiversity and raise property value. To further enhance this project in the future, I would like to offer the following recommendation in smart irrigation. I recommend the integration of an automatic drip irrigation system with soil moisture sensors to optimize water usage and ensure precision for the flowering shrubs. Next is native species. I recommend expanding the plant list to include more native Malaysian ornamental species to further support local pollinators and increase the garden's resilience to the local climate. That's all from me and thank you for watching.